Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tech Experts. Today we'll be discussing information hacking techniques on the internet. First, we have 121 information hacking techniques on the internet. Let's dive deep into it. Now, by the end of the lesson, we should be able to explain information hacking techniques on the internet without pointing any material, and also we should be able to state and explain at least 10 information hacking techniques on the internet without assistance from extra. Let's start. What's information hacking techniques? These are the methods for getting into a system or network without authorization in order to steal data or put malware on it. Now, these methods can be used to attack people, groups, or governments. Anyone can be used to attack, can be attacked with these ones. We said we are going to learn examples. Let's dive right deep into it and then quickly go. So, examples of information hacking techniques. We are going to talk about the common 10. Yes, the common 10. Now, phishing. We said phishing is the type of social engineering exploits that deceives victims into disclosing personal information such as passwords, credit card details, social security numbers, and other personal information via phone, emails, text, and phone calls. Now, the phishing emails frequently create the impression that they are emanating from a reputable company, more likely they are from your bank, your social media platform, your school, or anything. Now, they always add a sense of urgency, like it's really urgent, so that you go there, so that once you enter into you click on the link that has been added to that email or message, you'll be linked to a phony website. This phony website will therefore mimic your sites, and then you might be tempted to enter your personal information. Once you enter your personal information, then they can use it to attack you. You have malware, which is short for malicious software. Now, that is any software that is designed to harm a computer system or its users. Malware can take many forms, including viruses, worms, trojans. Now, these are all malwares. We have ransomware, we have spyware. There are also malwares which are used to attack people. Now, let's go to social engineering. When it comes to social engineering, we've already mentioned this when we were talking about phishing. It's a sort of cyber attack that uses human interaction to deceive victims to disclose private information or performing acts that are harmful to them or their business. Attackers frequently employ social engineering strategies to win faith of their targets, such as impersonating to be somebody of royal authority or something like that. And with the victim's trust, they can manipulate the person and get their confidential information and use it against them. So, examples you have talked about phishing, we have pre-testing, we have quid pro quo. Let me explain this. Now, this is the type of social engineering attack where the attacker offers something of value to the victim in exchange for sensitive information. So, for example, mostly see on our other pages that MTN is limiting 10 years and they are giving 10 gigabytes of bundle. TikTok is limiting 20 years. They are giving. We mostly see those are examples of K2Q. Now we have tailgating too, which is an example of a social engineering attack. We have baiting, where the attacker leaves a malicious file or device on a public base in hopes that someone will pick it and open it. And once you do that, the person gets you. Social engineering is one effective because they exploit human nature. We humans, they exploit our nature because sometimes you want to know more, or especially when they put sense of urgency, you want to respond to it. Now, what's a zero-day attack? It's a cyber attack that exploits the vulnerability in a software or hardware that is not yet known to the software vendor or to the manufacturer. So this means that there's no patch available to fix it. That means that when that attack happens, there's nothing that can be done. By the time it has been fixed, the damage would already have been done. That's 0-day attack. So it's 0 day. That's the name, 0-day attack. We have SQL injection. Now, it's a cyber attack that exploits the vulnerability in a web application that uses SQL to interact with the databases. Now, these are used to steal data, modify data, and even take control of the database. Now, when we say SQL, this allows users to instead update and delete data from databases, that is SQL, a structured query language. Now, when a user enters data into a web application, the web application will often use SQL to interact with the database to store the data. So if you enter your name or your email to a contact form, it takes it to the SQL takes it to the database and store there. So if an attacker exploits it, the attacker will get control of the database server, and then he can steal the data with it. He can modify the data by deleting, adding, or even changing values inside the database. So that's SQL injection. You can take control of the database by doing all those things. Next, we have cross-site scripting. XSS, cross-site scripting. Now, it's a cyber attack that allows users to inject malicious code into web pages. This malicious code can be executed by the victim's browser when they view the page. Now, when we say cross-site scripting, when a user visits a web page, the web browser sends a request to the web server, and then the web server then sends the web page back to the user's browser so that you get what you want. Now, the web page is made of HTML code, so when an attacker exploits a vulnerability in the web application to inject malicious code inside the HTML code of the web page, a person can then execute the code inside the victim's browser, and then when they view the page, we have two types. We have reflected, and then we have stored. The stored means the malicious code has been stored in the victim's browser, so whenever he opens it, he will experience it. The reflected is whenever the user visits the page that contains a reflected site, the malicious code will be reflected back to the user's browser in the URL. That's the difference. So one is stored, the other is reflected. So it's not always that you get it in the reflected, but for the stored, every time you open it, you get it. Now, it can be used to steal cookies, which are you can hijack your sessions and execute arbitrary code. You can. Now, let's go to man-in-the-middle attack. This is a type of cyber attack where an attacker secretly relays and possibly alters the communication between two parties who believe are directly communicating with each other. Now, when two parties want to communicate with each other, they establish a connection between themselves. This connection is usually established using a protocol such as the TCP or UDP. Now, the protocol defines how the usual data is sent and received between the two parties. So, an attacker can exploit the vulnerability of the protocol to establish a connection between themselves, and even imitate or play a role as if he is one party, and then he can steal the data, modify data, or impersonate the other party from the other one who doesn't know the person he is being talking to is not the real one. It can be also used to launch other attacks such as DDoS attack, which is the denial of service, or a virus attack. We have the DNS spoofing. Now, it's a type of cyber attack where an attacker modifies the domain name system. It's the DNS and records for a domain name. This can be used to redirect traffic to a malicious website to a website that is not intended destination. Now, the DNS looks up the IP address for what domain name is whenever you type the URL inside the domain name, and it sends you the website that is hosted at that IP address. So an attacker can exploit a vulnerability in the DNS to modify the DNS records for a domain name and then redirect it to a malicious website instead of the intended destination. DNS spoofing can be used to do a variety of things, such as redirecting the traffic to malicious websites and redirecting to a website that is not intended destination. Now, this can be used to distract you. So once you go there, you might be able to come back. When you come back, you have already been attacked because they will be tracking your activity. It can be also used to launch other attacks, like I said, such as normally the DDoS, or they can use it to install a malware virus into your PC. We have the session hijacking, which is a type of cyber attack where an attacker takes control of the user session or the website or application. So they can This can be done by stealing the user's session ID, which is the unique identifier that is used to track the user's activity on the website or application, which is the user's digital footprint. Now, when you log into a website or application, it creates a session for you as a user. Now, this, like what you said, this is the session ID we talked about. It's very unique for you. So once the user is able to steal your session ID, they can use it to take control of your session. They can use it to make changes in your user's account, make purchases on your behalf, and all that. And even they might be able to change the items that you have added to your shopping cart if you are shopping and all that. We have the physical security attacks. This is a physical one. Now, this one, the physical security of the system or network. This can be attacks on physical devices such as computers, servers, and routers. Attacks such as attacks on physical infrastructure, such as buildings, power grids, and communication networks. These two can be used to steal data and install malware during the process and disrupt operations. Now, it can be also used to take control of a system. That's physical security attack. So in summary, we've learned the meaning of information hacking techniques. We now know 10. So there's been a blog, there's a Google form down there. Go there, access yourself and see what you can do. This is Tech Expert. We shall meet next time. Bye bye.